What if I told you that Africa created a lunar calendar system thousands of years before the pharaohs built the pyramids? It's true, and the evidence is right here in this week's episode. Hi, it's me. Number 10, African calendar. These structures are thought to have been used as a way to track the movements of the stars and the planets, as well as the cycles of the moon. Well, it means that we need to rewrite the narrative and give credit where credit is due. Ancient Africans were not just a primitive tribe of people living in the wilderness. They were sophisticated astronomers and mathematicians who laid the foundation for many of the scientific advancements that came later. So let's make sure that we don't forget their contributions to human history. One of the most amazing things about this discovery is that it predates the Egyptian pyramids by several thousand years. And make sure to check out my other videos. Before there were pyramids, there was precision. This is incredible because it shows that there was a highly developed civilization in Africa long before the rise of the Egyptians. A new discovery in Egypt has revealed that there was a sophisticated astronomical system used by ancient Africans thousands of years before the first pharaohs came into power. This discovery really challenges the traditional narrative that has been Eurocentric and patriarchal. For too long, the accomplishments of ancient Africans have been ignored or minimized. But this new discovery is helping to change that narrative. It's showing that ancient Africans were not only capable of creating complex systems of knowledge, but they were actually the ones who pioneered many of the scientific and mathematical concepts that we take for granted today. The calendar, which is now thought to be the oldest of its kind in the world, was found at a site called Nabta Playa. There were people in Africa who were skilled astronomers. They kept careful records of the stars and the planets and used that knowledge to develop a lunar calendar. This is a testament to the ingenuity and intelligence of our ancestors, and it is something that should be celebrated. Nabta Playa is located in the middle of the Sahara Desert and was originally an oasis that was inhabited by humans as far back as 10,000 years ago. Over time, the oasis dried up and turned into a barren wasteland. But the people who lived there left behind some very interesting archaeological treasures, including the remains of their calendar system. Archaeologists have discovered a series of stone structures that were built in perfect alignment with the stars in the sky. In fact, the calendar is so precise that it's even older than the Babylonian and Greek calendars, before the creation of the Egyptian pyramids. So what does this all mean for our understanding of human history? Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you believe history needs a rewrite.